Okay, I'm going to show you how to access the STAAR Redesign Resources page on the TEA website, how to look up the new item types chart, and how to access the test blueprints for each subject and grade level. So first, you're going to go to texasassessment.gov, and you can click Educators. Towards the bottom, you're going to scroll, and then you'll see House Bill 3906. Click that, and then the STAAR Redesign link on the right. So this is the page that has all of the good information. So everything STAAR Redesign can be found here. It's broken up into different pieces. So we've got the online testing and accommodations, the new question types, cross-curricular passages, and evidence-based writing. So here you can find information about online testing and accommodations. This is where you'll find information about new question types. Tons of resources there. Information about cross-curricular passages, and then evidence-based writing. So you'll notice that the bulk of new information is right here under the new question type section. So this is where you'll be able to find full-length practice tests where you can practice using the new item types. You have new question type online samplers. That'll pop up just similar to the practice test. It'll just be one that really focuses on new question types. You have new question types, scoring, and reporting guides here. So this is where you could, for example, if you're a math teacher, pull this up. It's going to show you some of the new question types as well as how those are scored, so on and so forth. You've got your scoring guides there for your extended and short constructed responses. But I'm going to show you right now how to pull up this PDF because it's one I keep handy. This is a chart that shows you on the left side the new question types. It gives you a description of the question type in the middle. And then on the right, it's going to tell you whether or not you would see that question type on a certain content test. So for example, an equation editor, you could see that on a grade 3 through 8 math test, a math EOC, so that'd be algebra. You would not see an equation editor question on the RLA test, science, or social studies. Okay? So if you're curious about what item types your kiddos might see on the STAAR test, this is a great way to see that. Now, will there be one of each of these questions on your STAAR test? Probably not. These are just the ones that could appear. So that is the chart. Like I said, I keep it handy to reference pretty often. And then the last thing I want to show you is the test blueprints. So we're going to go to updated test blueprints. And this is fun to look at just because it gives you an idea of how many questions, how many points are going to be on the test. Students are always most concerned with how many questions is it going to be. So you'll be able to tell them how many questions, how many points, and all that good stuff. So here you've got this broken up into different sections: math, performance standards, progress measures, reading, language arts, so on and so forth, all the way down. And then you're broken up into smaller categories down there. So I'm just going to quickly choose math as my example. And lots of info here. So grade 3 testing resources. I'm going to go grade 3 math blueprint. So this on the left shows me the reporting categories that will be assessed, and then the number of standards. So you've got readiness versus supporting, followed by the number of questions for each of the reporting categories, and then number of points. So notice that the number of points is higher than the number of questions. Keep in mind that some questions are worth 2 points. That's why your number of points are higher. Down here, you've got your item types broken up by points. So how many 1-point questions? This could be a multiple choice and a non-multiple choice question that's worth 1 point. There will be 23 of these, worth 23 points. How many 2-point questions? These are non-multiple choice questions that have been deemed 2 points worthy. So we will have 7 of those worth 14 points. Okay, so for a total of 30 questions worth 37 points on the grade 3 math test. Okay, all right, so y'all feel free to go through that redesign resources page, play with all of the good stuff they've got for you. A lot of good information for you and for you to share with your kiddos.